In this video, we shall learn how to solve a trigonometric equation. And for solving a trigonometric equation, we need to remember few basic concepts. And what are the basic things we have to remember? One is the position of the quadrants. This is first quadrant, second, third and fourth quadrant, as we are already aware about this one. And second important information we require to solve a trigonometric function is to know these formulas. In the first quadrant, the angle value is principal that we consider in this quadrant reference angle as it is. Second quadrant is pi minus theta, pi plus theta, 2 pi minus theta. And you know pi means 180 minus theta. We can say 180 degree minus theta. Here we can say 180 degree plus theta. 360 degree minus theta. It's the same thing. And then we need to remember this table. The sign of the trigonometric functions. We have 6 trigonometric functions. Sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant and cosecant. And we need to know the signs of these trigonometric functions in all these quadrants. In first quadrant, all trigonometric function have plus sign. In second, sine and its reciprocal cosecant sign is positive, and remaining 4 function sign is negative. And in third quadrant, tangent and cotangent positive, and other 4 functions are negative. Fourth quadrant, cosine and secant functions are positive and remaining 4 functions are negative. So these 3 tables along with the values of this table. We know the main important values we are using here are 3. One of them is 30, 45 and 60 degree. The value of sine at 30, 45 and 60 we want to know. How to construct this table? For constructing this table, we write here 1, easy to remember. 1, 2 and 3. Divide every number by 2. Divide all these numbers by 2. Then take square root. Square root of 1 is 1, so I leave as it is. I write square root of this one, square root of this one. So it's so simple to say the value of sine 30 is half. Sine 45 square root 2 over 2. Sine 60 square root 3 over 2. Same way cosine. Cosine we start in another way. We start from 3. 3, 2 and 1. And divide every number by 2. And take the radical of denominator over there. Sorry, numerator. Then what about the tangent? Tangent is 1 over radical 3. And this one here and radical 3 is over there. So this is the table we will be using while solving these trigonometric equations. And remember, we say this angle 30 in radian we write as pi over 6, and this is pi over 4, pi over 3. Now let's solve an question. In this question you see, find all values of t in the interval 0 to 2 pi that satisfy the given equation. The equation is given sin t equals half. We are looking for all those values which can make this equation true. First of all, if I look at this table, you can see sin 30 is half. It means if I replace this t by 30, so sin 30 degree is equal to half. This is not the only value which can give you half for a sine function. There are some other values as well. So we look for them. First of all, find out the reference value, which is reference angle, which is 30 degree, pi over 6. Other values how to calculate? We look for the quadrants. This is a reference angle. Please always put the reference angle in the first quadrant. Keep it there. Now, in how many quadrants sine is positive? Sine is positive in which quadrant? Second and first quadrant. Okay. So mark these quadrants. It is positive in the first quadrant and the second quadrant. In second quadrant, we know the formula is pi minus reference angle, and reference angle is pi over 6. So the value for t, which is in standard position, we write t equals 1, this value pi over 6, and other value you simplify, this is 6 minus 5 pi over 6. You can see numerator is less than denominator, so these values are in the interval 0 to 2 pi. So the solution of the equation is this one. So solution is t equals pi over 6, 5 pi over 6, and these values belong to the interval 0 to 2 pi. Okay. The same way we can solve this next equation. You can see here the difference. Difference is only of this negative sign. So this is very important to remember. If the sign is a negative, how to deal the equation. Ignore this sign. Ignore it. So if you ignore it, it becomes the same question as in the previous example, sine t half. So first of all, look for the value of t which can make this equation true, which is the reference value without this negative sign. So the value of t is 30 degree. 30 degree means pi over 6. Because we are given interval in radians, so we are using radian value. For the other values, we draw this sketch and you write down this value in the first quadrant. Reference angle write down in the first quadrant. Second thing, what we do here? We find reference angle for the other values of the angle. We look for the quadrant. And quadrant we look with the help of this sign. Sign is negative. If you look on the previous table I have given you, in which quadrant sign is negative? Third? Third and fourth. So please mark these quadrants here. And you know how to find the angle in these quadrants. And here you have the formula, you see pi plus pi over 6. And here you have 2 pi minus pi over 6. So we simplify. So here you can write, we have the quadrant third and fourth. Third and fourth quadrants, if you like. So third and fourth quadrants we have there. So t values are, if you simplify, this is 6 plus 1, 7 pi over 6, and 12 minus 11 pi over 6. And all these values you can see belong to the interval 0 to 2 pi. So you can see the solution in this case is 7 pi over 6, 11 pi over 6. This belongs to the interval 0 to 2 pi. Okay. Let's see another example. In this example, you can see equation is written like this one. 2 sine x plus 1 is equal to 0. First of all, we shall convert this equation as a sine function. So we solve it as a sine function. So this gives you 2 sine x equals negative 1. I move this negative 1 on the other side. Now we divide to both sides, so this gives you sine x equals negative half. This is the same function as we have in the previous example. Instead of t, the angle is x over here. How to find the values of the function on the same interval 0 to 2 pi? First we find its reference angle. And reference angle we write with the cap, and this is without this negative sign. So 1 over 2 means pi over 6. And for the other values, we look for the quadrant. And reference angle always write in the first quadrant here. And mark the quadrant which is third and fourth, and sign is negative in these quadrants. Okay, then we have to find out in this quadrant and in this quadrant. Okay, what formula is over here in this quadrant number 3? Pi plus theta. So please write over there pi plus theta and here 2 pi minus theta. Theta cap, this is basically this reference angle. So here reference angle is pi over 6. So directly, don't write this, directly write down this one, it will be easy. Pi over 6, pi over 6. So the value for x angle, these are the standard position, 7 pi over 6, 11 pi over 6. So equation is given, trigonometric, we solve it for sin x, and when sin x is equal to some number, we follow the same procedure. First find out reference angle, then by using the table method, you find out all values of x which can make this equation true. Similarly, we apply the same on the next example, which is 2 cosine x plus 1. So please write it down like this, 2 cosine x equal to minus 1. Can we separate here cosine x? Always we isolate cosine x, sin x, tangent x, whichever functions are there, and follow the same process as we have done earlier. The value of cosine x you can see is here, negative 1 over 2. In case of negative, students usually make mistakes when minus sign is there. Please ignore this sign. Okay, think this sign is not existing. So write its reference angle, as you are aware, reference angle with cosine for 1 over 2 is 30 degrees. And 30 degree means 30 or 60? Cosine x is for which value of x? It is half.
60.
Yeah. So this is 60 degrees. And 60 degrees we write pi over 3. If this is 6, so this comes 3. Now, we find out the other angles. For this we need the sign of the quadrant. In which function cosine is negative? So tell me, in which quadrant function is negative? Cosine is negative in second quadrant and in third quadrant. So we know the formula in second quadrant, pi minus reference angle, which is pi over 3, and reference always put in the first, and here you have pi plus pi over 3. So because quadrants are second and third quadrant, in this case, so x equals, we can simplify, this is 3 minus 1, 2 pi over 3, and this is 4 pi over 3. And we can see all these values are in the given interval 0 to 2 pi. In this example, you can see we can easily find out solution of the given trigonometric equation if we are able to find out a reference angle for the given function. So in brief, we first of all we will calculate reference angle, then look for the quadrant and calculate according to the formulas the value of x, and check inside the interval these values are inside the interval 0 to 2 pi or not, and we see they are there. So this is the solution of the given trigonometric functions. 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Thank you.